Before I start this video, huge thanks to Sandoflix and Drelix for inspiring me to make this video. I really thank you for giving me the confidence to make this video. Anyways, let the video begin! Superheroes. They're kinda cool, and in some cases kinda hot. Okay, you can resume now. Anyways, allow me to introduce myself. Salutations, my viewers. I am 09, and I'm the creator of Braveheart, a coming-of-age superhero webcomic, which I'm going to talk about this universe in this video. But first, what inspired this universe? What inspired me to create the characters, story, and this universe? Well, you're about to get the answer, my friend. Buckle up, my friends. We're going for a ride. On that main street, you're relaxed and feeling good. When I was a wee lad, I got into this little cartoon called Steven Universe, and I loved it. What? What does that have to do with the superhero universe? Well, it inspired it. Okay. It inspired the art style, the tone, some of the characters, and even the themes. How cool is that? Pretty cool. In fact, it even inspired the main character. That's how you know it's a big influence. Anyways, this show is really good. Please watch it. And don't let the haters convince you not to watch it. It's your choice. Choice. Now let's move on to the next big inspiration. At around late 2023, I got into the anime series known as My Hero Academia, thus kickstarting my love for superheroes as a genre. It even got me into, which is an extremely good series. My Hero's a really big inspiration for me, and a cool series, not gonna lie. It has cool action scenes, conventionally attractive girls, horror farmers, a troll-faced gamer, one of my favorite ships of all time, and this freak. And not to mention an absolutely insane fandom which I happen to be a part of, but A, I'm in the light side of the fandom, and B, let's not worry about that. Anyways, what did this inspire? It inspired some of the characters, the setting, and the fact that this is a superhero story, with the biggest example being the main character. Deku here inspires the main character's goals and superpowers. And I forgot to mention that his possible love interest is inspired by Ochako. And I forgot to mention that she's modeled after her. How cool is that? I'm gonna keep this section very brief. The other inspirations include the big two, Invincible, The Boys, Ruby, Minecraft Story Mode and its fan comic Minecraft Story Mode Power, The Incredibles, Hellsing, Villainous, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and One Piece. Now let's move on to the lore of this universe. Buckle up, boys. It's time for history class. On September 1st, 1939, Germany began their invasion on the country of Poland. This event kickstarted the Second World War. But what happened during that time in this universe, you ask? Well, in 1942, a meteor landed somewhere in Germany. This meteor contained a powerful alien substance that no man can recreate. Two evil men took advantage of this, one heralding from Imperial Japan and one heralding from Nazi Germany. They would use this meteorite to create superhumans, but they were made for a darker purpose. They were made in order to make their plan for a new world order successful. Fortunately enough, the bombs dropped, and the Allied powers celebrated their victory at the end of the war. And so, the Axis powers hid in the shadows, never to be seen again. But that's not where the story ends. No, this is just the beginning of the superhumans. In the 1950s, reports of individuals with supernatural abilities emerged, and they weren't taken lightly. They were outlawed and faced prejudice against religious fanatics and hate groups. Fortunately, the hate against superhumans died down in 1961 when US President John F. Kennedy stepped in and teamed up with the United Nations to form the United Superhero Collaboration Agency. This is an organization that helps superheroes to combat against supervillains, rogue aliens, paranormal threats, and others. This event spawns a world full of heroes and villains, with both sides in a never-ending war with each other. But just then, a certain someone arrives from the stars. In 1970, a man crashed down from the stars to this planet. He was found by a caretaker and raised in an orphanage. There, he developed good morals, taught by his caretaker. A decade and 5 years later, at the age of 15, he made his debut as a superhero, going by the name Prometheus. Over the years, he reached popularity that could be compared to the likes of Michael Jackson, and not to mention, he was one of the founding members of the United Heroics. He was admired by many for stopping a terrorist attack in 2001, fighting against those who dared to harm the Earth, and being one of the most admirable heroes in history. But then, he died. In 2011, Prometheus was successfully killed by a mysterious villain. This event would cause his death to be memorialized all across the globe. In order to honor his legacy, a statue of Prometheus was erected near the White House. This event caused uncertainty all around the world, wondering who will continue his legacy for the foreseeable future. But hope was never lost. That was deep, wasn't it? And pretty cinematic, I gotta say. You see, this was one of my most anticipated parts of this video. And next, this portion of the video is even more anticipated by me. That's right, my viewers. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. I am going to talk about the characters. Let's go! Gentlemen, I would like you to meet our main character, Noah Moore, aka Braveheart. So what's this guy about, huh? Well, this little guy over here, like some of you, likes superheroes. And pretty goes, wait, what? Who said that? But 09, what's his personality? Well, guys, I'll say 3 words. Upbeat, kind, optimistic, and a secret 4th one. Supportive. Ever since he grew up to see these classics, he became a superhero fan, with his favorite one being Mr. Prometheus here. Kind of like Spider-Man. He got his powers during a field trip, but instead of being bit by a spider, he unknowingly drank a hair strand. But it wasn't just a random guy's hair strand, it was the hair strand of Prometheus. And now he can finally live his dream of doing hero work alongside his super friends. And also how he became a superhero. Rad, isn't it? And no, that isn't the end of his story, obviously. And let's move on to the pretty girl he likes. This pretty girl's name is Ariel. You know, named after the Disney princess. Yeah, we all get it by now. So this girl's name is Ariel Seymour, and she has the ability to control, manipulate, and even become water. Hence the name, Agua.
No soy traficante, pero escucho corridos que juegan.
Her father is Iceberg, a superhero with ice powers, and her mother is Fuega, a superhero with flame and fire abilities. And not to mention she's a Latina. I already know how you're gonna act after learning this. You like them big booty Latinas, don't you, Woody? No. I don't blame you though, because look at the way she's built. That's a 10 out of 10 right here. Anyways, about Ariel, she's nice, kind, and a little like Noah. No wonder that they both have a crush on each other. I know some of the shippers are gonna absolutely love this ship. Hell, this ship already has fan art from shippers. Before you ask, the fan art's from the Discord server, which the link for it is in the description. How cool is that? Let's move on to Jasper. No, not that Jasper. Sorry, guys.
Connie, where's the...
Hey Rose, look what I got.
This guy here is Jasper Barnes, also known by his vigilante name, El Puño.
No soy traficante.
Named and modeled after the aura farmer of the same name, except that she's evil and he's good. He is inspired by such characters as Batman, Nightwing, and Knuckle Duster, and also Knuckles from Sonic. This guy is definitive proof that you don't need a might to perform heroic acts, because this guy has his fists. That's why he's called El Puño. He's a brain and a brawn, the best of 2 worlds. So these are the 3 highlighted characters that I talked about. The next section may be very brief, but I'm gonna talk about the other characters anyway.
Hey, medic, I like K-pop. K-pop, more like K-pop.
Courtney Barnes, hero name Flexigirl, the stretchy sister of Jasper Barnes and the daughter of the original Flexigirl, Cecilia Barnes. Max Marshall, hero name Chargebolt, son of the original Chargebolt. He strives to do the best he can to continue his father's legacy, and he'll do anything to honor him. Bobby Colt, hero name Voltage. He is highly energetic, outgoing, and fun-loving. He always supports his friends no matter the situation they're in, hero duty or not. He has the ability to control and even become electricity. And finally, Milo Richards, hero name Magnus the Forceful. He's one of the smartest kids in Noah's school. Although he's not like Noah, he's still a great person to be around. And not to mention, he's a pretty good tutor for his age. And he'll probably make a great teacher one day. Well, anyways, he has the ability to create magnetic fields around him. Kind of like this guy. And that's all the characters. And yes, there are more characters that I made, but let's be real here. It'll probably be 10 trillion hours if I covered all of them. So sorry guys. But I am going to cover the story though, so buckle up.
That I can make tasty donuts.
So what is the story of Braveheart? Is it a deconstruction like The Boys? Is it a goofy ass series like Miraculous? Or is it like good old DC and Marvel? Well, the answer is C, because classic superhero universes are my kind of thing. But what is the story, you may ask? So Mr. Noah here gains some might by unknowingly swallow a hairpiece on his cup of water. That hairpiece belonging to the late Prometheus. Now he must save his family and friends, uncover mysterious secrets, villainous or not, lead a team, and learn how to become a hero, all while to finish school. And yes, I got the hair thing from My Hero Academia. Are you happy now? And don't take me for a copycat, alright? The story was inspired by My Hero Academia, not stolen. Am I clear?
Roger, roger.
Very well then. Then let's get to the extra stuff. So what is the target audience I have in mind? Well, I have 3 target audiences in mind. People who like story-driven cartoons such as Steven Universe and the Owl House, anime and manga fans, and people who enjoy comic books and superheroes. That's right, this story is for you 3. And yes, people who aren't in any of these groups can still enjoy the story. And now for a very big question. Do you plan for this to become a franchise? You are very correct. I plan to make spin-offs, prequels, a TV series, or maybe even a movie. Heck, maybe, just maybe even crossovers. Or maybe even a sequel. So yeah, that is indeed my superhero universe. Sorry if I didn't get to tackle the world building, since I'm saving that for another video. If you want to see more of this universe, like, subscribe, or even hit the bell. You can also follow my other social media accounts here or in the description below. If you want to read the story for yourself, you can check it out on Webtoon and its Tumblr blog in the description. If you want to interact with the Braveheart community, you can go to its dedicated Discord server in the description. I hope to see you all again in the next video. 09, signing off.
Huh?